Are you looking for the best potting benches? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best potting benches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Topeakmart Potting Bench Table. The Topeakmart potting bench was simple to assemble and has a lightweight and compact design. It's easy to move this bench around since it only weighs 15 pounds, which is helpful since the potting bench doesn't have wheels. The instructions recommended having 2 people for assembly, with an estimated build time of half an hour. It took us 22 minutes to assemble the bench, and thankfully, there weren't too many pieces. Initially, we thought the potting bench would be flimsy because of how lightweight it is, but we were impressed with how sturdy this potting bench was after assembly. We placed heavy potted plants and bags of potting soil onto the bench and didn't notice any signs of the bench struggling under the added weight. One detail we did notice, however, is how soft the wood is. Although it's sturdy enough to hold up to use, the wood sustained cosmetic damage, including water stains. We also found that it scuffed and dented easily, with some of the wood becoming scraped during assembly. Despite the cosmetic damage, the Topeakmart seems to hold up well to outdoor use, and a waterproof coating or sealant could help reduce water stains. Product details. Dimensions: 30.5 by 14.6 by 35.5 inches. Materials: wood, metal. Features: metal tabletop, shelves, hooks, different color options. Number 2. Yaheetech Garden Potting Bench Table. Along with a spacious workspace, the Yaheetech potting bench offers a variety of convenient storage features, including a rack, shelf, drawer, and cabinet with a latch, as well as 3 side hooks for hanging gardening tools. This potting bench withstood rain without any problems, and we noticed that any items we stored in the drawer or cabinet stayed dry. The assembly took an hour, and the instructions were easy to understand. All of the components were clearly labeled, which also helped make the assembly simple. While the height isn't adjustable on this bench, our testers of different heights, including a tester who's 6'5", found this potting table to be comfortable to use. The almost 40-inch workspace provided plenty of room to repot plants. Because the metal that makes up the work surface is white, it stains easily and shows environmental debris, especially pollen. However, the surface was easy for us to clean, with most of the pollen removed when wiped. Product details. Dimensions: 44 by 18.5 by 49.5 inches. Materials: wood, metal. Features: metal tabletop, shelves, cabinet, drawer, hooks, 3 color options. Number 3. Best Choice Products Garden Potting Bench. At 29 pounds, the Best Choice mobile potting bench is already lightweight, but its smooth rolling and lockable wheels make it a breeze to move around your garden. We enjoyed the expandable work surface and dry sink, which is perfect for mixing or storing soil without taking up space on the tabletop. We had enough room on the work surface for a gardening tool bag, planters, and soil. As far as durability goes, we found that this potting bench holds up well when exposed to different weather conditions, including rain. While it appears sturdy and hasn't toppled over yet, we're not sure how it would withstand gusts since it has a narrow design. This bench is made entirely out of fir wood, which gives it a refined, natural look. However, it scratched easily during testing, and we noticed that it already had a few minor scratches upon arrival. The storage options are a bit more limited with this rolling potting bench, and there are no cabinets or drawers to protect gardening tools from the elements. Product details. Dimensions: 39.5 by 18 by 58.25 inches. Materials: wood. Features: wheels, expandable work surface, hooks, shelves, food-grade dry sink. Number 4. Backyard Discovery Potting Table. The Backyard Discovery Potting Bench can be used as both a potting bench and a serving table for outdoor parties or gatherings. During our testing period, we used it for gardening chores and as a prep area for grilling. At 47 inches wide, it provides plenty of space for 2 people to work side by side as well. The potting bench took about an hour to assemble. The instructions were clear and easy to understand, but some of the pieces lacked labeling, which slowed down the assembly process. When using the potting bench, it felt sturdy even on uneven ground thanks to its leveling feet. However, you'll want to make sure that the feet remain at the same height, otherwise the potting bench may wobble. The durable acacia wood proved its weather resistance during our testing period. It was unbothered by the rain and didn't sustain any watermarks or damage. While we found it useful for a variety of tasks, this option doesn't have wheels and it doesn't have as many storage options as other potting benches. Product details: dimensions, 47 by 21 by 53 inches. Materials: wood. Features: leveling feet, shelves, linseed oil finish. Number 5. Convenience Concepts Deluxe Potting Bench. Start seeds, transplant seedlings, and perform other plant and garden tasks on the ample work surface provided by the Convenience Concepts Deluxe Potting Bench. It comes with a molded plastic dry sink that lifts out for easy cleaning, and it features 3 additional storage shelves, 2 below the work surface and a narrow one at the top back. It also has hooks on the side and a drawer just below the work surface. After unboxing and laying out all the parts, the Convenience Concepts potting bench took us approximately 30 minutes to assemble. The manufacturer's directions were clear and easy to follow, making the assembly process relatively smooth. However, we noticed that the wood used felt flimsy and lightweight, which made us skeptical about the bench's overall durability. Once assembled, the planting bench was quite durable and could handle all the gardening tasks during our tests. This potter's bench with sink has a drawer and 2 shelves, offering ample storage space for all our gardening tools and supplies. This thoughtful feature allowed us to keep everything neatly organized and within easy reach, enhancing our gardening experience. However, our only con with this potting bench was that the sink needed to be deeper. It was only deep enough to hold a small amount of soil, so we had to refill it often while potting plants. Nonetheless, we found the Convenience Concepts potting bench to be an excellent potting bench that would serve its purpose well for most gardeners.